Hi, I'm Dr. Roadhouse, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Want to introduce Paul Wilson, and Paul, why don't you just explain for everyone, what you've been going through?
Well, it's been about 14 months now, but I was having problems with my back. I was having trouble being able to lift up my kids and play with my kids. My son's a very active 10-year-old, and I've coached him in every sport. And, in baseball, it's hard to pick up balls. It was just a torture of a time to do anything where I was bending over or any activity. I enjoy golfing quite a bit and don't ever seem to be able to turn my back. So been going through all the things with you now.
Okay. So we had three bulging discs all in the lower back. And when we did the testing, we found you had some cerebellar problems, had to do with balance and coordination. So we've been working on that, putting you on the oxygen while you're doing the decompression, and we worked on the one disc, and then we got that doing better, worked on the other one, worked on the third one, and now we're in the strengthening phase as far as the rehabilitation with the ATM2 and the vibration therapy while you're doing your exercise. So why don't you just let everybody know, like, how you're doing with those things that you couldn't do before, how you're doing right now.
Well, everything's gotten quite a bit better. Right now it is October, so we're in the midst of football season. I can actually get down into a stance and teach kids how, to get into their stance, shoot out correctly, and do things like that, which I couldn't have last year.
Okay.
And in the same situations, I couldn't do that at all.
Okay.
I'm playing golf now, and I'm getting through a round of 18 holes, which is something new from last year too. And it's just, there's no real pain. I haven't got the complete range of motion yet, but it's all coming back.
Okay.
And the strengthening, because I'm still working with the ATM too, and
yeah,
it's helping out quite a bit. It's amazing, but
yeah,
it's I'm just not quite there and confident yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, tremendous improvement, and he's still a work in progress. And we're doing the ATM2, which is a rehab unit where we can specifically identify what the weak muscles were. And interestingly enough, that ATM2 was first designed as a golf rehab. And it's kind of interesting, that you golf, and we're actually rehabbing you for your back, and now you're getting your range of motion. But I mean, compared to where you were on your range of motion, even just bending forward, putting, stuff like that, he can do better at that. But we're still working it, and if we have the same amount of progress with you on the ATM2, in the next 4 to 6 weeks that we've had so far, we'll probably be able to restore all your range of motion back.
Well, it's already gotten quite a bit better. I mean,
yeah,
starting out before we even started that, I was swinging, just all arms, and looked like the little old man on Caddyshack. Woo-ha! But, I was getting to where now I'm getting all the turn out and turn through. It's just a matter of getting all my strength back now.
Because that's huge, because you had hardly any motion.
That's
like
true.
That.
I didn't have hardly any.
Okay, good. All right. Well, I appreciate you doing this, because there's a lot of people out there that think you have 3 bulging discs, and you couldn't do a number of things along with the pain that you had. And without surgery, we've been able to get you where you're doing most of the things that you want to, and going to get you where you can play golf, which you enjoy, and coaching the kids, so you can actually get in the positions now and teach them what to do. So that's awesome. All right, so maybe we'll do a little update on you once we finish with the ATM and see if we can get your full range of motion back. But here's the deal: is even if it doesn't get better, you're so much better than what you were, right? I mean, that would be icing on the cake.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's amazingly, I've gotten quite a bit better. And the thing about it is, more or less, it's in my head right now. It's just, okay, do I want to try that? And as soon as I do, I'll get through a shot and think, okay, well, that's no problem.
Yeah.
But still, when I'm in the midst of it, it's almost like, okay, gosh, is this going to hurt now?
Yeah.
But it doesn't, so
well,
I'm not having any problems with that. It's just a matter of getting it through my head.
Yeah, and I think that because you've had it for so long, that you're programmed that if you did that movement, it's going to hurt. And so that, along with strengthening it and then getting the confidence, the more that you can golf and do those motions and you don't have any pain with it, then you're going to start relaxing and have confidence in your back, and then you'll get your full range. I bet part of your range of motion is weakness, but part of it is still protection in your brain telling you, you know.
Well, like you say, I mean, the only thing that I can really pinpoint as to what happened and my back really kind of started having problems, I picked up my son, who now is 10. He was, 2. I picked him up out of the tub wrong. And so I've been, like you say, I've been having this for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's, I really do things now without the pain that I always had, that I just kind of gotten used to. And so compensating for all of that, I think, has made a lot of difference. And, it's still, like you say, just trying to get all through the fact that I think that there's still going to be pain when I do certain things. Yeah. And I'm not having it. So it's amazing.
Well, I think a lot of patients have that too. I mean, even patients get in a car accident, then they're a little worried about driving for a while. And then, if you've had a problem for a long time, I mean, your body you've done things to protect it and stop certain movements. So the fact that you can do those now it's just a matter of time until you do it enough where you have confidence, where you can say, hey, I can do this, and there's no limits, and you'll be good. Okay, thank you very much. We'll check back with you in a little bit, and I appreciate you doing this, because there's a lot of people that have this kind of problem and had no idea that there's something else they could do other than surgery.
Yes. Oh, I've had friends who have had the surgeries, and I was trying to go without that, and talked with you and thought, well, I'm going to give this a shot. It's been fantastic. So thank you very much.